Howdy traders, and welcome to this IndexGain tutorial video showing you how to use the new BuzzPro Candlestick Player Price Charts report as part of the suite of advanced and interactive reports for football index traders and, more importantly, premium members of IndexGain. You'll find the report on the website under the BuzzPro section. Head over to Price Analysis and you'll see the report highlighted here. Head over to report, and the first thing you'll see is the candlestick chart for Jadon Sancho over 12-hour periods. So each candlestick represents a 12-hour window. You can pick any player by searching and selecting from the drop down, and you can choose to view the candlesticks over any time frame from 1 week as close to 15 minutes. Each candlestick size shows you a different length of time. So one day will show you roughly the last 85 days. So you can go back nearly 3 months when viewing the daily candlestick. Whereas if you head over to choose the 3 hours, 3 hours will show you roughly the last 10 days. So the more you zoom in, the narrower or the shorter the time frame. So depending on your trading style, whether you're in and out kind of trader or whether you're a long-term or medium-term trader, you'll choose between the longer timescales up here. So let's just, for this particular one, choose 12-hour. So what does each candlestick represent? Each candlestick represents the time that you've selected up here. So this green candlestick here represents the price action over 12 hours. You can see that it opened, Jadon Sancho opened at £5.30. He closed at £5.43. The high point in that 12 hours was £5.43, which is where he closed, but his low point was £5.29. So you can see this little whisker down here, which indicates very quickly that he actually dropped lower than where he actually closed, which sometimes shows traders that he's got some upward momentum when he reaches the price of £5.29. And if we draw a line from £5.29, you can see it's roughly where there's a little bit of support, but then at this particular point it gave way. And the more red bars you have, the negative the sentiment, the more there is sell-off. The gap in between the red line and the green line here gives you an indication of the volatility over a 12-hour period. What you want to wait for when you're looking at these candlestick trends is a bit of an upturn where you've got consecutive green charts. Now you might say, well, you want to try and time it perfectly at the bottom here, but it's very, very difficult to do so. So sometimes traders who are looking over a slightly longer time frame, so if we just change this to 1 day, they'll look for a green bar that is higher than the day's previous bar. So where you hover over here, you can see that he closed at £5.01. The previous day he closed at £4.96. So that gives you an indication that he closed higher than the previous day. Therefore, there could potentially be a bit more of an upward swing. And like you see here, there was a bit more of an upward swing, so it's a good time to buy in. And then you start looking at when things start to peak down. So this could be a good selling point, but also at the same time, you may want to just keep an eye on, is this just a flat trend that's about to happen? Or is the story about to change and you're likely to see a bit more of an upward curve? So each candlestick represents an open price, a closed price, the highest price on that day, and the lowest price on that particular day or time frame that you're looking at here. So let's just have a look at an example. I'm going to choose Hudson Odoi, and I'm viewing the 1 day. So each candlestick represents 1 day, and you can see this is when he picked up his injury. And you can see that he opened at £4.56 and he closed at £3.74, which was also the lowest point at which he reached that day. The next day we saw some continued selling, and on that second day he reached a low of £3.18. And at that point, when he reached £3.18, that's when we started seeing the buying activity. So the next day we saw a green bar. However, it didn't close above the previous day. So you might wait for another day of a green bar or a red bar. We got another green, then we got another green. So this period here where you've got 2 or 3 green consecutive bars might be a good time to start scaling in, or even dropping in your full allowance for that particular player. You can zoom in at any time period, so this is a time scale here at the bottom, time selector. You could just drag your mouse over these dates here, and you can zoom in on that particular time period. So you can see the drop here, and you can zoom in into the candlesticks for that particular time frame, which is 21st of April all the way through to 1st of May. So that's how you use the candlestick player price charts on BuzzPro. Head over to the IndexGain website, have a play around, ask any questions on the help channel on Slack. Hopefully that's been useful video for you traders. By all means, have a play, check out price trends, see if you can work out a pattern, whether you see some good entry points or sell points, and use them as case studies, and feedback over to the guys at IndexGain for any changes that you want. Thanks for watching.